Locks plus Drew, Bertans, Jokic, Forbes, and Willie Cauley-Stein. Fire, like it, man. All good. Looks like we're good now. Hold up. Updating the value rankings. I accidentally didn't put Forbes on there. Forbes is my favorite value today, by the way. Forbes is my favorite value. Kemba or Drew better for DK Cash? For Cash, I like Drew more. Couple of your fave mid-tier plays. Yeah, it's going to be like Bagley and Oubre. Those are two of my favorite ones. I like Willie Cauley-Stein a good bit. Paul, Forbes, Hardaway, Faried, Jokic, Oubre, Bagley, Plumlee, DK Cash. I love that lineup, Jack. What's up, Rhythm Beast? Locks plus Bertans, Forbes, Belly, Jokic, Giannis, and Pirtle. Thoughts? I mean, you're relying heavily on the Spurs, which on DraftKings, I don't know how much I like that. On FanDuel, I know they're going to be chalky, and I know I can drop one of them, and I can fit in Giannis and Jokic. So I think it's more doable to play out a lot of Spurs on FanDuel. DraftKings, it's a bit of a risk. Zach or Drew for Cash. I'd probably take the savings on Zach LaVine. Or go LaVine, Ayton over Faried and Oubre. Yeah, I would rather have LaVine and Ayton. Locks plus Bertans, Forbes, Jokic, Kemba, Bagley. Like it. Jokic, Bertans, Walker, or Buddy, Oubre, Plumlee. You got to play Plumlee on DraftKings, I think. So, yeah. Even though, actually, in that scenario, I'd probably rather go Jokic, Bertans, Walker. Favorite stud and favorite non-lock. Favorite stud and non-lock is Jokic tonight. I love Jokic. Should have his way against the Nets. Oubre or Gay. I'm going to go slightly. I like Oubre slightly more. The Spurs situation scares me, to say the least. How many Spurs should we play? I mean, as many as you feel comfortable with. I'd rather play the lower priced guys. Well, they're all pretty lower priced unless are outside of Rudy Gay. I like Forbes. He's by far my favorite. Then it's probably Bertans. I think they're the safest for their value. So I got Kemba, Tim Hardaway, Bertans, Bagley, Plumlee, Paul Jackson, and 9,400 for utility. Who do you suggest? Let me look. Yeah, probably Durant. Or if you can find 100 and go up to Luka Doncic for 9,500, I would really prefer that. Forbes or Bellinelli, I like Forbes more. Not a fan of Kenrich Williams tonight. No, not so much, especially with Julius Randle back. He is coming off the bench, and his minutes are going to be monitored. But I don't think he plays in the mid-30s like he has been lately. Jokic or Greek Freak. I'm going to take the savings on Jokic. He's way too cheap. Thoughts on McRae? Nah, GPP only. I don't really want to mess with it. I think it's kind of fluky last game. Last game, he got most of his minutes because Beal was in foul trouble in the first half, and then he played amazing in the second half. So he might have won himself some minutes, but not very reliable. Okafor or Faried and Cash like Faried. A good bit today. Faried, Oubre, or Drew and Willie Cauley-Stein and Cash. Drew, Willie Cauley-Stein. 3.9K left for utility. Let me look. I'd probably take a chance on Iman Shumpert. They brought him in for defensive reasons, so if they're going to play the Rockets, I expect him to be out there defending Harden. Do you like Bobby Portis? I mean, GPPs only. Don't know where his minutes are going to be. They're pretty sporadic. Last time he did play like 33 minutes, which is promising, but don't know how consistent that's going to be. Bagley or Josh Jackson? Bagley for me. Oubre, Forbes, Faried, or LaVine, Bellinelli, Ayton for Cash. Probably Oubre, Forbes, Faried. 7,000 on utility. It's gonna be Healed or nah. No, Faried for sure. If you have 7K, Faried. Center, if I put Jokic, util, GPP. What do you think about Cody Zeller versus a weak Mavericks front court? Yeah, I like Cody Zeller today. I don't think he's bad play at all. Giannis and Cash, yeah, he's great for Cash today. I think sharp money's really on Washington today. If that game can stay even relatively close, Giannis should absolutely destroy them. They just played him the other day. They did destroy them, but Giannis had a great game regardless. No Harden. I think he's just too expensive with Chris Paul back. His price should be dropping down. And he's still 12.6K. It's kind of too expensive with Paul on the court. They are staggering the minutes, and it is a good matchup, but I'd rather pay down for Jokic or Giannis today. Where does Ayton rank versus other centers? I mean, it's a really tough matchup, but without Booker, I mean, his assist rate does go up a little bit, but his usage doesn't really move that much. And the game is projected to be blow out. I would rather go down to guys like Willie Cauley-Stein or Bagley in a better matchup against the Rockets. Harden, Bertans, or Buddy Hield and Giannis. I'm going to take Buddy and Giannis. Locks plus Kleber, Forbes for Reed and Walker. I like it. Bagley or Stein, I like Bagley more. Locks with Forbes, Bertans, Kemba, Bagley, and Jokic. Or do you think evening it out between my taking out Kemba and upgrading Bertans? Yeah, I'd take out Kemba and Bertans and go more even. Chris Dunn, don't mind him. Good matchup. 5,100 utility, probably Tim Hardaway, but if you already have him, let me look. Probably Jeff Green. I like Jeff Green quite a bit. I mean, this matchup suits him perfectly. He's been playing over 30 minutes lately. This is the exact kind of matchup where you want to play him against the Milwaukee Bucks. You saw Mahimi last time in this matchup, didn't even touch the court, and that's because they wanted to play Jeff Green at center, just against a Bucks team that just is so fluid. And bigs don't really do that well against them, or traditional bigs don't do that well against them. So I like Green quite a bit. I think he's a solid play. Locks plus Levine, Gay, Jokic, Bellinelli, Ayton, like it. Should we try to get in studs in our cash with Locks, Jokic, and Giannis tonight? Yeah. I think you fit in one stud. I don't think you fit in two. I don't like the value all that much. Paul, THJ, Giannis, Plumlee, Pirtle, Forbes, Bertans, Jokic. I like it. Russell GBP. For GBP, yeah, he's fine. He's too cheap. Jackson and Drew or Kemba and Bagley. Probably Kemba and Bagley. Can you play WCS and Bagley? Yeah, I think it's fine. Bagley never plays the 5, and Willie Cauley-Stein never plays the 4. They only play the 4 and the 5 separately, so they don't really eat into each other's minutes. Thoughts on Hardaway today? An amazing play. I think he's on DraftKings, more of a price play. But matchup is good, too, against Charlotte. Paul, Forbes, Hardaway, Plumlee, Jokic, Walker, Bertans, Bagley, like it. 4,300 for utility and only have Bertans as a value. Go with Forbes. Isn't Forbes? Forbes is 4.3. Yeah, play Forbes. Would you try and pair up another stud with Jokic? If so, who or more balanced? I would go more balanced today. I'd play one stud like Jokic or Giannis, pick between the two, or Harden if you want to go up to them if you're only playing one stud, and then more of a balanced lineup with the guys in like the 5 and 6K range. I don't like the value out all that much outside of like Forbes, Bertans, and Plumlee, of course. Would you thoughts on Hardaway tonight? I like him quite a bit. I meant Beal. I mean, if the game stays close, Beal will be a good play. Drew plus Shump or Doncic and Pirtle or Oubre or Reed for both cash and GPP. I'd like Doncic and Pirtle for cash and GPP. Paul, THJ, Oubre, Plumlee, Jokic, Forbes, Bagley, Fareed, love it. Locks plus Forbes, Gay, Jokic, Bagley, and Levine, like it. Gobert, GPP. Don't know how close this game's going to remain, but obviously a great matchup. Ayton not that good defensively. Suns, second worst team in the league in terms of defensive efficiency. Should have a lot of opportunities for putbacks this game. So I like Gobert. He's all right for GPP. My showdown lineup, Gay at captain, and then Bertans, Bellinelli, Durant, Curry, Clay. Seems good to me. I don't really play NBA showdowns, but that looks good. Giannis and Pirtle or Bagley and Kemba. Probably Giannis and Pirtle, I guess. It's close. Walker, Holiday, Bertans, Jokic, Forbes, Bagley, Pirtle, like it. Josh Jackson or Brook Lopez at utility for cash. I like Josh Jackson more. Farid and Oubre or Kemba and Bertans, Gay Cash? Probably Farid and Oubre. Josh Jackson or Willie Cauley-Stein. Like Willie Cauley-Stein more. If you were to downgrade Kemba to upgrade Bertans, what would you be looking at? I think somebody just asked this. In a 2v2. Oh, you can get Farid and Oubre. I think I like that more. Farid and Oubre. Holiday or Kemba? Like Holiday more for cash, Kemba more for GBPs. Paul, Hardaway, Bertans, Plumlee, Jokic, Forbes, Bagley, Kemba. Thoughts? I like it. Holiday, Bertans, Willie Cauley-Stein, or Oubre, Bagley, Farid for cash. Probably Oubre, Bagley, Farid. Will Barton, I don't mind him. Jamal Murray being back doesn't help, but he's not a bad play. His price has fallen enough where it's okay for me to play him. And it's a good matchup against the Nets, who are second in pace over the past month. So playing teams against the Nets is good right now. Any faith Bielitsa can do anything against Houston tonight? Nah, I think they really want to play Bagley a lot. They're going to need Shumpert against Harden. And then Hield and Fox are going to play all the minutes they can. So he's not going to play the 5, and he's not going to play the 4. I don't know what minutes he's getting tonight. Locks plus Oubre, Doncic, Bagley, Okobo, Kemba. Yeah, I like it. You like Looney at all? If the game blows out, Looney's a great play, which it very much could. Wouldn't be surprised. Looks like they're kind of conceding this game already. As of yesterday, Spurs are already conceding this game. Is Bellinelli going to start? Not sure. Actually, I need to get my phone. Get these alerts. I've probably missed some. Luka or Kemba for GBP. If you have the money for Luka, just go with Luka. I like Luka quite a bit. Studs for cash. In terms of like point per dollar, I like Jokic, then Giannis, then Harden, and then probably Luka Doncic, then Drew, then Kemba. Holiday and Josh Jackson or Kemba and Bagley. Man, that's close. I'm probably gonna take Kemba and Bagley though. Thoughts on Randall? He could smash this price tag. He is coming off the bench, which is fine. That's fine, but his minutes are going to be monitored. So if I knew he was gonna play like at least 28 minutes, he would be an amazing play at 7.7K. He would really take advantage of this matchup. But I don't know where his minutes are going to be at. So he could play 22 to 24, and I don't want him at that point. So GPP only for Randall. Like Markkanen at all? Yeah. I don't think he's a bad play. Him and Levine are very similar plays for me tonight. Who do you think starts for Spurs? Yeah, probably like Patty Mills, Forbes, Bellinelli, Bertans, and I probably Gasol get the start. Something like that. Oh, Gay. No Bellinelli. Mills, Forbes, Gay. I want to say Bertans plays at the 4. Gay could play at the 4 too. And then Gasol. Levine or Hield, I like Levine more. Paul, Oubre, Holiday, Middleton, Kleber, Bagley, Gobert, Plumlee, Yahoo, GPP, like it. Locks plus Levine, Belly, Jokic, Gay, Aiden, see any upgrades? If you can get up to Forbes over Belly, but if you can't, I think that lineup's fine. Levine, Ayton, or Holiday, Bellinelli, or Farid and Oubre. Probably Levine and Ayton. Mikal Bridges, I don't mind him. I think he's an all right play. TJ Wilson in play, yeah. Only if you think the game's gonna blow out, because if that game doesn't blow out, I don't think he's that good of a play. Kemba, Forbes, Crawford, Harden, Gay, Bertans, Jackson, Bagley, Plumlee, like it. Thank you. This is what I got: Paul, Forbes, Timmy, Plumlee, Bagley, Doncic, Jeff Green, Kemba. Question: you still like Kemba with Zeller coming off the bench? Yeah, I mean Zeller came off the bench last time, and then he played 17. Zeller ended up playing 17 of his 23 minutes alongside Walker. I mean, they're aware that Kemba plays a lot better with Zeller out there. So Yeah, I think it's fine. The only worry is that it's a back-to-back and Zeller's coming off injury. So hopefully he plays. And if he does play, I think he still plays around 22, 24 minutes and gets at least the majority of his minutes alongside Kemba. Bogdan or Beasley? I like Bogdan more since Jamal Murray's back. Middleton, GPP, don't mind it. Hardaway starting. Should start. Holiday or Luka? Luka probably slightly more. Locks with Forbes, Bagley, Pirtle, Doncic, and Jokic. Fire, man. I like that a lot. For FanDuel line, with switching Walker for Hardaway, and then Josh Jackson for Hardaway or Monte Morris. I can't even comprehend that. I think it's fine. Okafor, I don't mind Okafor, but I like Fareed more. Any in this line you don't like or would change? Kemba, Forbes, Crawford, Harden, Gabe, Bertans, Jackson, Bagley, Plumlee. I don't mind it. I think Crawford's a good GPP play. Kemba, Bertans, or Gay and Levine. I'll take Gay and Levine. Bledsoe, Hield, or Levine, Kemba, or Doncic. I think I'd take Levine and Doncic. I mean, switch Josh Jackson for DJ Wilson. Oh, yeah, I don't mind that. Like Barton on FanDuel at all? Yeah, 5,500 is too cheap for Barton on FanDuel. I think he's a good play. Locks plus Jokic, Holiday, Bertans. Like, if 5,500 seems real cheap, yeah. Barton's really cheap on FanDuel. I like him there. Paul, Bagley, or Drew and Bertans? Paul and Bagley for me. Forbes, Kemba, or Holiday and Bellinelli? Forbes and Kemba. Willie Cauley-Stein or Josh Jackson? I like Willie Cauley-Stein rather a bit more. Oubre starting. I don't think he'll start, but coming off the bench is fine for him. He's been playing over 30 minutes the last couple of games. I believe 8 of his last 10 games he's played over 30 minutes. I like Oubre. Forbes, THJ, Giannis, Plumlee, Jokic, Paul, Pirtle. Or switch out Pirtle and Giannis for more balance. No, I think it's fine. Levine or Hardaway, different prices. If you're talking, well, yeah, both sides are different prices. I like Hardaway for the savings on DraftKings. Who do you think is chalkier, Willie Cauley-Stein or Jackson? Probably Jackson. Now that Booker's ruled out, probably Jackson. GPP 5.1K utility. Who is right there? Jeff Green. Safe to run Trey Lyles or GPP. And GPP, of course. THJ or Jeff Green in a vacuum. I like THJ more. I think both are great plays. Paul, Forbes, Gay, Plumlee, Fareed, Walker, Bagley, and Oubre for cash. I like that quite a bit. Paul, THJ, Mason, Bagley, Forbes, Fareed, Jokic, DK Cash. Like it, CJ. Oubre and Fareed or Pirtle and Doncic. I'd take Oubre and Fareed. Doncic and Pirtle or Fareed and Oubre. Yeah, Fareed and Oubre for me. Doncic or Walker, Doncic. Portis or Oubre. I'll take Oubre. 400 left over. Paul, Hardaway, Gabe, Plumlee, Jokic, Forbes, Bag, Levine. Any upgrades? How much is Levine? You could get up to from Levine to Fareed. Bagley or Cauley-Stein. I like Bagley more. Kemba and Bertans or Oubre for Reed. I like Oubre for Reed. Mills, Okobo, Doncic, or Shump, Forbes, Drew. Probably take Mills, Okobo, Doncic. Levine, Hield, Ayton, or Markkanen. Choose one. Probably going to go with Levine there. Lyles or Diallo? I'll take Lyles. I think now that Julius Randle's back, it's going to cut into Diallo's minutes. Levine or Dunn? I'll take Levine. Monte or Hardaway? I'll take Hardaway now that Jamal Murray's back. Single game lineup with Phoenix, Utah. Who you rocking in the MVP spot? I have no idea, man. Rudy or Mitchell? Probably Rudy. Probably take Rudy there. Watch out, man. Rubio could get traded any second, and then I'd like Mitchell more. Nah, I think regardless, actually, I'd like Rudy Gobert more. Oubre. Probably Farid and Oubre. Highest ceiling under 7,000, under 7,000, or if it's exactly 7,000, it's for Reed, and then probably Levine, and then probably Healed. Actually, Ayton probably has the highest outside of Farid than Levine. Worried about Gay getting less run due to scheduled loss. Yeah, I mean, I'm terrified of Rudy Gay. I'm pretty scared of him. That's why I slightly prefer Oubre over him. But the upside is just crazy with Derek White, DeMar DeRozan, and LaMarcus Aldridge off the court. He averages 1.68 fantasy points per minute, and that's in like a bit over 100 minutes of sample size. But how many minutes is he going to play? He's only been playing around 30 minutes regardless in competitive games where it stays close to 4 quarters. So he might only play like 22, 24 minutes in case of a blowout. But if they somehow stick around somehow in the Oracle as 15-point dogs, he would absolutely crush that price tag. So it's scary fading him, but it's scary playing him at the same time. Kleber okay tonight? Yeah. I mean, they're still decimated. They still have no bigs. I mean, even though Burke, Hardaway, and Courtney Lee are playing, they're all guards. I think Kleber still gets 28 minutes tonight. Best play under 5.6K outside of locks. Let me look. It's probably Willie Cauley-Stein. Yeah, it's Willie Cauley-Stein for me. 4,100 forward. Let me look. Bertans at 4.1K. 6.8K utility DK. Utility? Probably Levine. Yeah, Levine at 6.6K. I like him slightly more than Buddy Hield. I like both of them, though. Should I take Bagley over Gay? Yeah, I like Bagley more than Gay. Best small forward, 5,900. Probably Kelly Oubre. Porter or Oubre. I like Oubre more. Belly, Drew, Oubre for Reed, or Forbes can, but I like Oubre for Reed. Forbes, Oubre for Reed, or Bertans, Levine, Ayton. Probably side with Bertans, Levine, Ayton. Close. Oubre or Gay? I like Oubre more. I think he's safer. This is about as good of a spot as it gets for him. And again, the Nets have been the second fastest team in the league over the past month. That's why we've been targeting so many guys against them, especially bigs against them. Holiday, Levine, THJ, Plumlee, Jokic, Paul, Bertans, Pirtle, like it. Can you trust Parker? Jabari Parker? Hell no. I'd rather play Tony Parker, and he's not even playing today. Utility, 4.7 or under. No Spurs, please. Let me look. I'd probably take Mikal Bridges at 4.6K. I don't mind Bridges tonight. I think he's a decent play. Need util for 6.3K. Let me look real quick, man. Running short on time. I'd probably take my chances with Chris Middleton, and hopefully that game stays close. I mean, regardless in this matchup, he should still play around 30 minutes, even if it is a blowout. And he should have something to do with that. Lucas. Paul, Drew, THJ, Bertans, Jokic, Forbes, Plumlee, and Blake Austin. You think it's good for cash? Yeah, I think it's good. Giannis and Pirtle or Green and Luka or Oubre and Walker cash. Green, which Green? I don't know what Green you're talking about, man. But probably Oubre and Walker. No. Psych. Giannis and Pirtle. 6,500 DK util. Oh, Gerald Green. Yeah, not Gerald Green. I would go with Giannis and Pro. 6.5K utility, DeAndre Ayton. FanDuel going to crush? Yeah, I hope so, man. Any FanDuel thoughts on Harden over Giannis? I mean, Giannis is just like 2.1K cheaper, I believe. 2.1K. Yeah, I'd just take the savings on Giannis. Yeah, guys, it was Jeff Green. Oh, Jeff Green and Luka. Yeah, I'd rather have Jeff Green and Luka. Sorry about that. I don't think that locked though, did it? I don't think. Blowout risk with Aiden. If not him, who else? Zach LaVine. All right, guys. Best. Yeah, 6.5K. Best of luck tonight. I'll be around.